It's time to play some stuff!
Howdy, folks. I can't sleep, so let's play some Skyrim. I've been trying to fix some of my mod woes that have been coming up over the last couple of videos. I went and reinstalled Carradine. I'm going to just start calling her Carrie. I've reinstalled Ultimate Follower Overhaul, a newer version that should be compatible with Carrie's mod. And I've also been doing some other things as well. Like I found out that the Dwemer Skyship, however you say it, I think it's Dwemer actually. Azura and Morrowind actually called them the Dwemer. The dead deep elves that are this game's answer to dwarves. The Dwemer Skyship is actually version 1.0. There's a version 1.1 beta. I wonder how well it runs. Do pardon me if I'm out of breath. I just ran up the stairs and just hit record. So for those of you who've noticed the slight change to this, I wanted to make some changes to play some stuff to reflect the games that I'm playing or something like that. Kind of get away from the whole television format. You know, the TV format is kind of like a go-to thing for a lot of us who do this type of stuff on YouTube. But one problem with the whole TV format is that it's dated. It's based on a dated form of entertainment that doesn't have the same benefits and setups as the internet does. UFO horses initialized quests. Alright.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers.
I've also turned on subtitles, so even if I'm talking, you can see what the NPCs in the game are saying. Although I have everything turned on, so it might be not just dialogue, so it might be a bit of a banter-wise. And, hey, where you going? This is what Carradine looks like vanilla out of the box with no custom armor, and I understand this new version of her mod, she actually casts a lot of mage armor spells, so she can do just fine in her default gear as the priestess that she is. So let's get her back in the party. You know, that is one really nice looking custom face, almost a little too nice, considering the gritty atmosphere of Skyrim. But then again, everybody prettied up Oblivion and Morrowind too, so little wonder Skyrim's getting the same treatment.
Lead on.
She also has her custom voice back because the mod is fixed. Shut up, you drunk bastard. Kind of fuzzy. Have another drink. There's Tina the Firefly back now that we've reinstalled the UFO mod. Faendal, he's not going to like me. I sided with Sven in the love triangle for Camilla Valerius. And there's just what Skyrim really is good at. Beautiful scenery. I could log into this game just to look around. Mud crab. Oh, yeah, like I'm really gonna be able to heal it to death. Where's my fireball spell? Or let's do firebolt so I don't totally destroy it. Poof. Soup's on. Who's hungry? I just cooked that sucker. Oh, it's chitin, not crab meat. They need to bring crab back into the game. And since I don't feel like having a dead crab in front of the camera... The original Fusroda mod is still installed. What the heck? Oh, she teleported? Where'd she go? I say, did she bug out or something? Am I getting problems with these mods already? This is getting as bad as Guild Wars 2 in terms of losing my train of thought while doing commentary, but... One good thing about Skyrim that I can always count on this game for is great scenery, where I just want to log in and look around and maybe use the clear skies shout to keep it nice and sunny. I don't want closed wounds on both hands. Oh. Oops. Cool down. You can see the fish in the river, too. But I want to make some changes to play some stuff to better reflect the internet part of what this series is all about. The whole television thing is kind of a television style thing is kind of a go-to type format for those of us messing around on these types of sites. But that's largely because of but that is mostly because TV is what we grew up with. It's what we know. But sometimes it's not really the best format for internet stuff.
Michelle would always make me clam chowder when I was feeling sad.
Chowder! Okay, let's do this. So, what do we want to do in this video? It'd be nice if I could actually figure out Because, you know, these Elder Scrolls games, they're as sandbox as they come. So, well, let's just look at this pretty waterfall while we finish talking about the future of the series, and then head off and do something. And we've already got Carradine back reinstalled. Yeah, she's wearing her vanilla outfit, but I think I'm gonna not equip any armor for her because she uses all the mage armor spells and has perks for it. So she's basically like a mage, and I can always, with the UFO mod, get some tank type characters if I really need some extra armor. But considering I'm already heavily armored to begin with, I don't know if that'll be necessary. Although this mithril armor mod with the white ebony armor, yeah, it's kind of like what. Yeah, you figured it out. It does kind of make this guy look like a Skyrim equivalent of the Stig. As far as play some stuff goes, I want the format of the video to be more internet friendly and less like television, so you'll see shorter intros and stuff. Besides, I mean, AVGN's been able to get away with a long intro because he has a show that could go to DVD, or he likes doing things in a TV format. But it does kind of get old pretty quickly. Plus, everybody doing any kind of gaming series has had the same 6 or 7 games in the intro and stuff like that. It'd be better if I just got past all the nonsense and got straight to whatever game I was playing. One more side note on this issue regarding the whole PewDiePie phenomenon that even the Ret Super guys are talking about. Regarding the whole PewDiePie phenomenon, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the guy. It's just absolutely ironic that informative, casual, fun-to-watch videos, gameplay videos like this can get like 20 views or 10 views even, in the first 24 hours, while this guy yells and screams at his screen for 10 minutes. Now let's pick some flowers while we're talking about PewDiePie. This guy yells and screams at his screen and gets 2 million subscribers. I think, though, the way his channel works is actually pretty simple, and I think a lot of people could do what he's doing. He was just the first person in, so everyone else is going to be considered a ripoff. This whole gameplay videos thing. There is one thing he does that I like, and that is reference the game he's playing in the title of the video, so you don't have to click and see and stuff like that. I've been doing that with some of the video series on here, where I've been trying to you know.
Really miss my friends from home.
Well, now
Lucas
she's
used to bring
teleporting
me
over there
cookies
now.
with his milk delivery.
I really have been working on. Oh, we got a nice little fight on our hands. More after the fight. Skyrim belongs to the Lords. Sure, whatever. Right. This is getting like Guild Wars 2, isn't it? The hell? Alright, where's the mage? She's got one of those invisible hunter bows. I'm probably gonna have to fix that. Where's this mage that's kicking the... You know what? Do I still have the difficulty of this game at really, really high because I was going around with huge parties earlier? Gameplay. Yeah, I do. Set it back to Adept. That's why I keep getting one-shotted. I turned up the difficulty earlier in order to travel around with huge parties. She's got the invisible hunting bow. It's time to bust out the fireballs, isn't it? Ah, good. A point of destruction. Almost to the next level above the so-called cap. Of course, not being a mage, I don't chuck as many fireballs as, say, someone like her would. Though she's a priest, so... I think the way it works is spells become more powerful and more efficient the higher skill you get. Okay, let's move in and finish them off. Or I can just bust out a crossbow. Let's just... yeah. I gotta get rid of that mod. It is kind of stupid. So much of a meme generator type thing. Ooh, 257 gold from that sucker. Now, what were we talking about before these bandits decided to mess with people far superior in combat? Oh, there's another one. Where? I think a lot of this is coming from... Oh, she just blew everything. Oh, no.
Lord Dawnbliss, grant me the strength to do your will.
No, she just knocked him down. Well, let's see how she kills him. She's already using a cloak ability that zaps people that come too close to her. Probably a mage ability, too. Oh, force lightning. Okay, are we done yet? Yeah. I've got too many mods going. This game is getting too much like Guild Wars 2. Let's get back across the river and stop wandering around so much and wandering into fights. Nope, she's definitely bugged. Let's check her inventory. Get rid of that stupid hunting bow. This is trades and things.
What do you want me to carry?
Yeah, just like every... Yep. Cha-ching! Goodbye. I hate that thing. Whenever you don't have a mod like UFO installed, the game generates a hunter bow in case your character needs some kind of weapon. I don't know why it does that, but there's so many mods that remove it. Anyways, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, the whole PewDiePie thing. As far as the whole PewDiePie fiasco goes, is that my cabin over there, or... No, that's not my cabin. That's... Oh no, that is the Dovahkiin retreat. Alright, let's go home then. As far as the whole PewDiePie phenomenon goes, yeah, I'm not a fan of him just screaming at his video, screaming for 10 minutes and getting millions of subscribers. It shows the kind of irony...
Got one of those barn songs stuck in my
It
head.
shows the kind of irony that, oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red. She's just said that she had the Bard song stuck in her head. Hey, look, these two are still over here from the last time. From the last time we were messing around with stuff. They must be bugged because this entire piece of property is caused by mods. So, how come she's not following, though? Let's try that again. Oh, she switched outfits, too, I think. That's part of that's one of the things the mod does if you don't give her any custom equipment. But why is she not following me? Oh, there we go. Finally, now the AI is working. Sandbox. About the whole PewDiePie thing for the fifth attempt at doing this, if we don't get attacked by a dragon or something like that. I'm not a big fan of what he does. But there are a few things that I like for example how he titles his videos, but that's pretty much it. The guy should not be as popular as he is. It's just that some gimmicks just work. And his gimmick is going to work for some amount of time at the very least. Anyways, since we've installed the Dwemer Skyship version 1.1, let's go find where it is and see if it's any better than the original version 1.0. Oh, we got a bear to deal with. Let's see if this is any better than the original version 1.0 of the mod. Okay, we're at the Guardian Stones, which is where this mod usually starts, and I've got these folks set to relax for a while. So, they're going to try dancing and stuff like that, or maybe she's just going to maybe Senna's just going to walk around like she's drunk. I don't know. Yeah, the Khajiit obviously is interested. Okay, there is stuff in the chest. Okay, now we got the map marker back. Get the configuration book, and it looks like for this revision of the mod, they've added some cannons, that's nice, and an actual Skyrim model instead of that generic pirate ship thing. So, a Skyrim ship model. So this is kind of similar to like the ships at like Winterhold and stuff. Good, so the old hole in the floor is gone, I take it. Oh, wait. Oh no, there's stairs. That's nice. So you go down into the basement of this thing. And there's this thing that goes downward. I take it there's water down here because the ship's half submerged. Oh, they used a sunken ship model. So there is, if you look around enough, you'll find there's a little hole in the bottom. Why in the world can't they just use a regular ship model? It's not like every ship in the game is derelict like this. I'm sure later versions of the mod will have something here, but this specific version of it was tagged for testing and review, so at least though there's actually a little bit of room inside. Do the cannons work? Activate cannon. Yeah? What is it? Great, I'm stuck. How do I get out? How do we... This might not be good. Oh! Enter. So I think my controls have changed. My controls are still the same. Let me just use the book to configure... I want to let's see. Dwemer Skyship config. Let me just check my configuration. Well, you know, let's do this mundane stuff off screen and then come back when things actually ready to fly. Okay, I've changed up the controls so it's back to what it was before. Let's try the cannons out. These are supposed to be for testing purposes. Let me just see how they work. I think you aim them and then you push the button to shoot. It just gets a little glitchy at times. Enter. Activate. Control doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. You can't move them with the arrow keys. Great. How do we get out of this? Okay, there we go. We'll figure out the cannons later. Okay, flight mode number 1, where your character becomes part of the ship. How does that work? See, that's why they added the extra space, so you could teleport without falling out of the bottom of the ship. Okay, so... oh, there goes Carrie. She's already teleporting. Yep, there goes Carrie. Fortunately, she's tagged as essential. Ah, cool. The acceleration is better now. Last time around, it was really, really slow. Can I go up and down? Oh, yeah. So up and down is slower, but... watch out, assassins! Yeah, she's bugging out. Handbrake. See if handbrake just brings the ship to a dead stop. She's teleporting because I'm too far away. That's part of her code. And let's hit enter until the ship stops. Enter is supposed to be my key that sends me back to the deck. Oh, I see. It respawns the cannons, too. Oh, the game just froze. Which I guess is... yep, that's the script to put me back on there. And poor Carrie, she's completely out of health because she's just spent... this is why I have all my followers tagged as essential. Alright, heal other. She's just been teleporting and falling to her doom over and over and over again because of her AI. Okay, so let's get the book out, and let's change to flight mode number... she's still not following me the normal way. She's just teleporting when I get too far away, like she's over-encumbered, or something like that. So that can't be right. Dwemer Skyship, fly mode, player movable on deck. Now, remember the last time we played with this, it was really glitchy. But, alright, let's see. You know... time to go. This should put her back in follow mode. Actually, that's probably... actually, yeah, she was in relax mode. Ooh, pathing. Nice. Question is, can she find her way on and off the ship now? Has the pathing been fixed or not? Nice that the cannons have all been rolled out to where they'd normally be. Okay, let's fly this sucker. And I teleport, and I'm back on the deck of the ship. And... let's see, let's do an up and down test with this sucker. It is nighttime, so I don't want to advance time or anything, because last time I did that with one of these mods, the followers bugged out. Let's do a really fast up and down test. Bring the ship up in the air. See, oh, the cannons fall through the floor, so that needs to be worked on. Yeah, the game does have a physics engine these days, but it's a little glitchy sometimes. Are we getting the kind of stop and go thing that we used to get? Alright, let's hit control, which is my down key. Oh, is that a dragon? Yeah, that's either a dragon or a really large bird. Hopefully you don't have to start fighting dragons. Oh, good, we're getting some smooth movement here. There come the cannons. They come right through the deck. Okay, brake, stop descending. Let's try actually flying the ship with us on it. Looks like, good news is we didn't take any fall damage even when falling at the maximum speed. So let's see if we can do this without falling through the ship. Nice. The ship does turn, and we're getting the stop and go thing already. Now I don't know if the stop and go thing is the processor of this computer not being able to keep up with frapsing this and doing it at the same time, but it looks like the same old bugs that existed with the previous version are still around. It's one of the reasons why I'm really hoping that that's one of the big reasons why I'm really hoping that the Dragonborn DLC, with its flying mounts, gives modders the resources they need to make ships that don't bug out or anything. Yeah, we're doing all the stopping and going and stuff like that. Yeah, look at this. See, I go an inch and then I freeze. Same old problems as last time. And this is the stupid thing, because Morrowind had the flying dragons, and those worked pretty well in a game with no physics engine, where it was really hard for modders to code a moving platform. Oblivion and Skyrim, with actual physics engines, airship mods have been a complete and total bug fest. Oh, now we're moving a bit more reliably. She's chattering again. She does have some idle dialogue. One thing I'm noticing, though, is that the settings that we use are when the ship actually moves the way it's supposed to. The settings for speed and velocity and direction, and I guess apparently altitude as well, are remaining consistent. So I can take my hand off the button and the ship doesn't slow down or anything. So I can set a course to fly across Skyrim and the ship will keep moving. So that's an improvement from last time. And of course we can go below deck, all that other fun stuff. I'm sure the ship stops on a dime too. Is she following me?
I've got your back.
Oh yeah, she is. She's in follower mode.
You lead, I'll follow.
Well, the good news is, though, you don't have to constantly be, using two sets of controls. Hey, it's Ilnada's Deep, the sunken fortress thingy. We can always, of course, use the brake to bring this. They call it a handbrake in the literature, but I think it also counts. You pretty much call it an air brake. And stuff like this. So what are you good at? That works the same way, I presume. Oh no, it's broke. Oh no, there it is. Level 53, magic, one-handed two. She can handle one-handed weapons. It's preference for light armor and shields, but I'm not giving her anything right now. Illusion, restoration, thieving, not a good sneak. And some Breton type stuff, I think, or something.
Let's get going then.
She does have the custom voice, which is cool. Someone went to all the trouble to voice a character, although if I break things enough like I did last time, she'll go back to the default voice. What is the maximum? Okay, the airship's running a tad more smoothly this time. I'm wondering if some of the stop and go might be because of my view distance settings. What happens if... Is there a view distance thing I can turn way up? Display. Fades. What if we... Object fade. This is gonna probably crash my computer or something, but let's turn object fade, actor fade, and item fade all the way up. See if that helps with the stuttering. Actually, let's turn all these fades all the way up. Oh boy. Here, the poor computer's gonna be begging for mercy now. So I'm wondering if maybe some of the stuttering is from... Let's add some speed too. How fast can this ship go? Ooh. Hopefully not fast enough that we fall off or slide around on the deck. Nice that it's maintaining airspeed velocity of this barely laden airship. So definitely the controls are better. Definitely, let's make a little turn here. The controls are definitely better though. I don't have to constantly keep pressing two sets of buttons in order to be able to move around on deck. I can just set a course and fly around, and hopefully not slide off the ship, as Kerry's obviously doing right now. Any physics yet? We're about to clip through this mountain, and we just clipped through the mountain. Nope, no physics. I imagine that's probably next. Even the ship mods in Morrowind had, even the old ship mods in Morrowind had, like, crash noises if you hit something. That's the thing I don't get about this, is that, oh, we're still clipping through the mountain in the back. That's the thing that I don't get about this, though. The Elder Scrolls games have physics engines now. Maybe they should add seat belts or something. Elder Scrolls games have physics engines now. So you'd think that this kind of stuff would have gotten better over the years. Oh, brother, I'm being shoved into the back of the ship. Because the physics engine can't handle everything.
Higher study in Skyrim besides the college at Winterhold?
Other places you can study magic besides the College of Winterhold? Let's bring this thing in for a landing and then see what we get. What do we got what's below us? I think that's the road to Whiterun. I might be out by whatever that town... Ooh, almost fell off the ship. Yeah, let's bring this sucker in for a landing. Or just leave it, like, hovering somewhere. Still no parachute spell, though. Still no parachute spell. Alright, so it looks like the flight's getting a little more smooth now, as evidenced by my character glitching out and nearly flying or sliding off the ship. She, fortunately, seems to be pathing better than on the last version of the ship. So when we're done flying, enter. Enter. and I teleport. We've stopped the ship, and I guess it's just relocating me to the deck. Alright, where's Carrie? Where are my cannons? What, are the cannons a one-time deal? Or do I have to activate the ship in order to activate the cannons? Let's hit activate again. And I get double teleported, and... Nope, looks like the cannons, I don't know what happened to the cannons. They're only an experimental feature anyways, plus they're gonna have to, like, add them in as objects in the world. Alright. So we're hovering above this road. She can move around on the deck. If I bring this sucker down and touch the ground with it, can she run on and off the ship? That would be a huge improvement if it could. So let's just bring this thing down, if the controls are going to start working. Oh, there it goes. Bring this down. If we can do something besides all the stop and go stuff. Let's bring down the ship to the point where I can jump on and off of it. Hopefully I can get it to stop before it clips through the ground and goes underground. Oh, good thing is myself and Carrie aren't taking any fall damage. That was a problem with the last version of this mod. Are we clipping through the ground yet? Almost, almost, almost. Almost. Now! Stop! 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 Don't let my ship go underground! Yes! We've landed. Can she get off the ship without teleporting? She is... That's one problem with the follower AI in this game. It doesn't want to jump off any ledges, so she's going to teleport when I get too far away, isn't she? Which means the only way to get anybody onto the ship is to maybe use the auto travel, the fast travel system to go to the ship's marker, or scoop them up just like last time. Now where exactly are we? Where'd we land? Let's see. Oh yeah, we are on the Whiterun Plain in the far southwestern corner. Where are the Guardian Stones? How far have we flown? We've gone over the mountains. Well, that's quite a bit of a trip. Ember Shard Mine. Yep. There we are. Right there. We've just flown over the mountains. I imagine if these things can get a little faster, they might get a little more interesting. Let's test the AI one last time before calling it a video here. Alright, let's confirm that these folks are all on follower AI. It looks like they are. We're back at the Guardian Stones. Now, what happens if we fast travel to where the ship is? This will probably be the ultimate test. Fortunately, all of my companions are flagged as essential, so even if they fall to their deaths because of mod glitches, they won't fall to their deaths. And here we are. Question is, where are they? Are they below deck because they're on ground level? Can I even get below deck because the ship's halfway down into the earth? Uh-oh. Glitches galore.
Sometimes I feel like I'm always just talking to myself.
Okay, Carrie's here.
Who has anything to say?
She must be clipped through the ship below deck, and if I toggled on no clip mode, I could get to her. Yeah, they must be like where ground level is. If we raise the ship up, they're probably in the cabin below. Let's give this one more try. Be nice though if... Oh, I hear footsteps. Besides my own. Yeah, they're underneath. They're just stuck because the ship's down in the ground. Let's raise it up. Let's raise up the ship a little and see if they're below deck or if they're underneath the ship. Come on, quit with the jitteriness. Get off the ground. Stop. Stop. Stop! We're off the ground, I think. And we're double teleporting. Alright, let's fix this weather. I don't really feel like doing these videos in crappy weather. Okay. And it was beautiful out again. It's almost morning in-game anyways. Below deck. Who's below deck? Anybody? Oh, there's Carrie. Where are the others? Okay, Carrie's down here. The others, I take it, are at ground level, looking up. Oh, wait. Yep, there they are. So Carrie teleported onto the ship. The others were at the ground level part underneath where the ship's... The part of ground level that corresponds to the ship's marker. If I can even talk right. So, same issues as before. if you fast travel to the ship's marker, your companions won't. So your companions won't come along for the ride, at least not entirely. So, yeah, that's a bit of an issue. You still have to bring the ship. You have to clip the ship into the ground and scoop people up in order to get them aboard. Let's get them aboard and at least see how they handle the physics, because I know Carrie has a very special custom script in terms of how she interacts with the world and stuff. Okay, I've messed with the physics of this game yet again. This little post is all that's left of the ship because everything's down under the ground. So my companions are all following me. Yep, they are set to AI follow mode. Even the Khajiit. Let's get them all around this post and raise the ship out of the ground. Come on, you folks, get over here. Stupid cat dude, get over here. Okay, everybody's where they need to be. Let's open up the inventory, activate the book to remote activate the ship, and bring that sucker up out of the dirt. Activate ship. Teleport, teleport. No, everybody get over here! Carrie, you're in the wrong spot. Get everybody around the post, and let's start raising the ship out of the ground. You still have to resort to silly goofball tricks like this. We're aboard! And we're about to fall through the ship. Fortunately, there's actually a below deck on the ship now. Beta. This mod is technically a beta. Stop everything. Actually, we can use the handbrake to stop the ship. Or the air brake, I should say. Which I have set to backspace. And let's fly somewhere. Needs a little work. Definitely needs a little work. And with how slow this is, just to get this ship anywhere, this really is just kind of a mess around kind of mod. It's not really a mod that's very practical, especially with all this stop and go stuff. And we are doing the stop and go thing again. How's the pathing for the non-Carridin companions? Can they move around on the ship properly, or are they just going to stand there with spooked looks on their faces like, ah, we're flying? Because, by default, there's no flying in Skyrim. That had to be modded in, which is probably one of the reasons for all these bugs. Okay, we're doing the stop and go thing again, which tells me my graphics settings did not need to be so high. Dude, reset to defaults. Give my computer a break from what I was doing earlier. Okay, now we're moving. And they're just standing there. Still rising a little, judging by how I'm sinking into the ship every couple of seconds. Oh, there they go. Now they're moving around. If I go below deck, they'll follow me, right? Yep, I guess the only problem down here is with no physics. What happens if you crash the ship into a mountain when you're below deck? Mods. They add so much fun to these games. But at least this mod's a heck of a lot more usable than its predecessor. So if you want to check this mod out, even though it is still very much a very early beta type thing with a lot of potential that needs to be addressed or deployed or utilized, it's on Skyrim Nexus. You can check it out with the Skyrim Nexus mod manager, which I'm finding to be quite a nice independent alternative to the Steam Workshop in terms of automatically managing and updating your mods. But I think I'm just going to stop with the messing around with ships for now and stick to less ambitious mods until this thing gets a little more of its bugs worked out. It's got tons of potential, though. So, till next time, this is MultimediaJay, right here on Play Some Stuff, saying thanks for stopping by, and game on!